Hi guys, it's Jamila here from Slap. Today I'm going to be doing a video on some brand new to me red lipsticks from Lisa Eldridge, Kjaer Weis and Guerlain. So hopefully it's interesting. They all are quite luxurious. They're all good gifts for yourself or for someone else, a loved one, whatever you like. So hopefully it'll be interesting, hopefully it'll be useful. If you haven't subscribed already guys, please subscribe. We'd love to have you in the Slap family. And without further ado guys, here is the video. And as you guys know, I do love a kind of a mauvey nude and a brownie mauvey nude. I don't normally try reds because I don't feel like they suit me, but I thought I would give some different ones a go. Maybe I just haven't found my perfect red. As it is Christmas season, party season, holiday season, felt like it was a good time to try a good red lip. Actually, this idea was given to me by one of you guys. You suggested I try out lots of different lipsticks, red lipsticks from Lisa Eldridge. That kind of inspired me. The first one I got was from Lisa Eldridge. It is the shade Velvet Jazz, and I have swatched it a couple of times in store. The other thing I'm going to try is the KW Red lipstick from Kjaer Weis. Kjaer Weis is an organic, natural beauty brand. It's very high-end. I do like their lip liner. Their brown lip liner is one of my favorites. I do like the brand. It's all very refillable. It's all very sustainable and green and earthy. And so I thought I would include something that's luxurious but also sustainable, and they sent it to me, so I thought why not do a video on it. And last but not least, I decided to go to Guerlain and I got one of their red lipsticks. It's quite a rich deep red. It's actually, they actually call it a brown, they call it a dusty brown. I got this in the shade 940. This is also another refillable, sustainable type lipstick, but this one's quite spenny because you do have to buy them separately. So you buy the case separately and then you buy the lipstick separately. So they do manage to rack up the price quite significantly just for a lipstick, because you can't really have a lipstick without the case. Which I almost did do. So I'm going to be trying those three out for you guys today. I'm going to try them. I guess I'll try them on their own first, and then I'll try them on with lip liners. For lip liner today, I think I'm just going to be using the Lisa Eldridge lip pencil in the shade Decade. Since I bought this, this is kind of my go-to deep red lip liner. If you don't have this, the Pat McGrath Manhattan is also a dupe for this, so maybe you might have that, or any lip liner. So I'm just going to get into it. I'm going to show you guys the packaging, read you a little bit of blurb, just a little bit, and then I'm going to get into some demos. So the first one I'm going to try is Velvet Jazz from Lisa Eldridge. This is £26 and 36 US dollars. They say it is 3.5 grams and 0.12 ounces. She does have loads of fantastic shades. She's got a variety of nudes, browns, reds, pinks. She has 17 different lipsticks, so you will definitely find something for you. I decided to go for the shade Velvet Jazz because it's a really nice, bright, rich, punchy red, and I just wanted to be experimental and different. So this is it here. It says, a muted, earthy brick red inspired by the 1930s red lipsticks in my vintage collection. Saturated and highly pigmented lipstick with a beautiful true velvet effect on the surface of the bullet, which looks exactly like velvet fabric. The formulation is a creamy hydrating matte with a slight sheen. It's not a flat matte. The colour is long wearing and non-drying on the lips. Cruelty free. Next up, I'm going to try the Kjaer Weis lipstick. Kjaer Weis have just released a new collection of red lipsticks to suit all skin tones. So they've actually got some new shades, but this is their original KW Red, the classic red that I guess introduced their whole new line. It is $30 US and 44 pounds. It says, discover the power of a red lip and feel take on the world emboldened. The Red Edit lipsticks feature fiery crimsons and deep burgundies, warm poppies, and our signature true KW red. This creamy, ultra nourishing formula swipes on with ease for a soft satin finish. The creamy formula has been infused with many of the same nourishing oils and special ingredients featured in our skincare, including organic shea butter and virgin, cold pressed, rosehip and olive oils. And also I'm going to be trying out the Guerlain Rouge G lipstick in the shade 940 Dusty Brown, but it does come off as a very deep burgundy Bordeaux. The Guerlain is $34 US for the lipstick and $37.50 for the case. So it comes together at $71.50. It's very pricey when you put everything together. If you do already have a case, you can just get the lipstick for $34 US. In pounds, the Guerlain is £26 for the lipstick and £32 for the case, and so that brings it to a total of £58 for the lipstick and the case, which is quite pricey for just one lipstick. Guerlain in terms of size is also 3.5 grams and 0.12 ounces, same size as the Lisa Eldridge, and the Kjaer Weis in size is 4.4 mils or 4.4 grams and 0.15 fluid ounces. So actually a bit bigger than both the Lisa Eldridge and the Guerlain. So I'm excited to try these guys. I'm just going to show you the packaging, then I'm going to come back and do some demos and we'll see how it goes. The Kjaer Weis was quite similar to the Glossier Cranberry Generation G, but the Glossier Cranberry Generation G was definitely a lot more sheer. But I know this can get built up, so I have tried that before. The Lisa Eldridge was very similar to the Pat McGrath Luxe Trance in the shade Sedition. That shade was quite similar to the Lisa Eldridge Velvet Jazz. The Guerlain was literally the smoothest thing I've ever tried. It just glided on. It was so intense in pigment, so rich, so lightweight, and so smooth and easy. It was really similar to the Lisa Eldridge. They both have that velvet, weightless, smooth texture. But I have to say, this was even smoother, and I didn't think it could get much smoother than the Lisa Eldridge because it is so smooth, but this was even better. I really, really enjoyed swiping this on. I'm not sure how that would work as a lipstick on my lips and whether that will get a bit messy, but on my hand, on my wrist, it was beautiful. I like the Kjaer Weis one. It's a bit more stiff than the other two, and it's definitely more of a kind of sheery, blotty effect than the other two as well. The others are much more intense in pigment, but there are also occasions where you might want that effect, the more blotted, sheer effect as well. So if you do, I think this one seems a bit more like that type of vibe, but it is a bit more stiff and a bit harder. You have to swipe it a bit more, whereas the Lisa and the Guerlain, they just glide on. They're all very different shades of red, which is fantastic. I did a whole arm of red swatches, so if you are intrigued by maybe a video trying them all on, let me know, and I will do that because I need some content for December, so please feel free to make any suggestions. The packaging of all of them is stunning. The Lisa Eldridge is really chic, really simple, really minimal. As always, I love the L at the top. It's just my favorite. I love her little logo. It's magnetic close. The Kjaer Weis one is also really nice. It doesn't film as nicely because it gets a bit fingerprinty, but it is a really nice weighty lipstick case, and it does have a secondary click to make it a bit more reassuring, and it is refillable as well, so that does definitely work in its favor, that it has that sustainability aspect. The good thing about the Guerlain one is you can pick your case, so if you want something more chic, more minimal, more jazzy, you can engrave it, you can do so much. So I think these do make a really great gift. I have to say, I did feel like it was very expensive when I read it out, but having swiped it on my hand, it felt very, 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 very luxurious, and it felt very much worth the money. But I haven't put it on my lips yet, so I don't know yet. But the whole experience of having this Guerlain lipstick, the little mirror inside, the fact you can personalize it, the fact you can get lots of different cases, you can get things that suit you and your tastes and what mood you're in as well. I do think that does give it a little bit of an edge in terms of luxury gifting and luxury gifting to yourself as well, but it is, you definitely are paying for that. So some people may think that's worth it, some people will think that's definitely not. So totally up to you, but I'm excited to try them all out now. They all look stunning. I have no idea if any of them are going to suit me or look good, but I'm just going to give them a go because that is what we're doing today. I'm just going to get into it, guys. I'm going to start with Lisa Eldridge. I'm going to start with it on its own, and then I'm going to take it off, put some liner on, and then do it that way. I'm going to do the same for all three. I have to say, I love the top of this. This is probably my favorite thing about the lipstick. The fact that it looks so furry and really, really looks like velvet. And then it's got like a little cute little teardrop in the middle where it's just all smooth. I don't know why, but it is strangely satisfying, and I really, really love that about this lipstick. So I'm just gonna pop it on. It's probably the brightest thing I've ever tried in my life. But the pigment on this is so rich, you can't see anything through it. And it's so creamy. This is absolutely beautiful. I love the texture of this. It feels so smooth on my lips. It's so pigmented, it's so rich, and you literally can't see anything through it. It's absolutely beautiful. I don't know if it suits me, but I love the color. I think it's so, so nice. I'm going to use a little bit of lip liner now. I'm going to use the Lisa Eldridge Decade lip liner, which is a reddy brown, and hopefully will just kind of help me be a bit neater. I'm going to pop the Velvet Jazz on top, and let's see how that looks. So guys, that is the Lisa Eldridge Velvet Jazz on. I do actually really like this. I think it's stunning. I don't know if it's my perfect shade, but the actual shade itself is beautiful and the quality of it is beautiful. It feels so creamy and luxurious and lovely and hydrating and amazing. So I really love it. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful color. I think it's a beautiful shade. Maybe I'm just not used to wearing them, so I find it quite intense, but I do absolutely love this color and I love the formulation. So definitely a winner. I'm going to try on the shade KW Red now. So next up is the KW Red from Kjaer Weis. This is part of their new collection of perfect reds for every skin tone, but it's also one of their original shades. So I'm going to try it on. This is a KW Red. It's very bright, but I don't know if this is a better shade for me. I don't know. I actually don't know what reds look good. So I'm going to show you guys a quick close-up. So this one definitely was a lot stiffer. It was a lot more difficult to apply, but I do actually like the little sheerness of it. I do quite like my actual lip poking through. And I don't know if it's me or my eyes, but I do quite like this shade on me. I don't know if I'm wrong. I might be. It's got a kind of pinkiness to it, which I quite like. So I think this shade's quite cute actually. I'm going to take this off and I'm going to pop it on with a bit of the Lisa Eldridge Decade Lip Liner. Don't know what it is about this, but I really do like this colour. I do find the lipstick itself quite difficult to work with, and I don't think it has actually gotten any smoother or looser. It definitely is quite a bit of a slog to actually put it on. It's very different, it's very bright. The only problem I have with this is that it's really not very easy to glide on, and it's also not that smooth on the lips. It does feel fairly lightweight, but I would like to be able to kind of rub my lips together a bit more and feel like they're rubbing together and not that there's like a pull there. I think that's my only real complaint about it, but I do like the colour. I think it's really cool, really nice, and it's cute. So last up is the Guerlain Rouge G velvet lipstick in the shade 940 Dusty Brown. I'm very excited about this one. I felt like this was definitely the smoothest of the three just on first swatch, so I'm really excited to try this one. This one also has a mirror, which is quite handy. Random but handy. So I'm going to just use the mirror on here, see how good it is, and I'm going to try it on as with all the other ones on its own and then with lip liner. Love this shade. It's so nice. It is very deep, it's very rich, but this is so silky. It feels like the Lisa Eldridge one, but it's a bit more lightweight, slightly silkier. The Lisa Eldridge one feels like thicker and more luxurious and creamy, whereas this one feels silkier and creamy, if that makes any sense. One's just a bit more lightweight on the lips, but they're both lovely. This one feels amazing, and considering how many times I've used micellar water on my lips feel much better now, and I really like this colour. It's very deep. I think of all of them, this is probably the one I wear the most. I don't know. I'm going to give you guys a quick close-up. Guys, last but not least, I'm going to try on the Lisa Eldridge Decade Lip Liner, and then I'm going to pop on the Guerlain. I'm going to use the same mirror again just because it was a bit small. Even though I'm sure when I'm out that'll be super handy. It was fine, but I just am used to doing it in the big one now. The Guerlain one does have a slight scent, as did the Kjaer Weis one. The Kjaer Weis one smelled a bit of the natural oils that it said it had in it. This Guerlain one smells ever so slightly perfumed, but it's very, very, very faint. It's really not a big deal, but I just wanted to let you know, if you hate perfume or fragrance of any sort, there is a very small amount in there, but not much. I don't think the Lisa one had any that I can recall. The Lisa one has, I can't tell because I've got something else on my lips. The Lisa one might have some, but I don't think it does. I didn't notice any when I tried it on. But this is so nice. I'm obsessed with this lipstick. It is so nice. I don't know how often I'll wear it just because I don't really wear bright, bold lips. But the texture of this, the formulation of this, the texture of this, the feel of this is stunning. It kind of almost justifies itself in price, kind of, because it's so lovely. And it's just lovely. It's really, really nice, guys. It glides on so smoothly. It's so pigmented straight away. It feels like it feels completely weightless. It feels like I'm wearing nothing on my lips. And I just love it. I think it's so nice. I also really like this shade as well. This shade 940 is gorgeous. It's very rich, it's very deep. I was very, very close to getting the 910, and a part of me is wondering whether I should have got that, whether it would have been a bit more red, a bit brighter, because it is called a black red. But I do really like this too, and on my lips in the store they look very, very similar. You can see a swatch side by side of those on the vlog for Sunday. I think it's 25, but I was a bit of a mess. But yeah, I really like this. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's very rich. It's much more my speed in terms of shade, and I think it's gorgeous. So I'm going to give you guys a quick close up, and then that's it. Now I'm rubbing my lips together more. I do think the Lisa Eldridge one holds its creaminess a bit longer. This one glides on so easily and feels super smooth to glide on, but actually the Lisa one still feels creamy when I rub my lips together further along the wear. So I will give it to Lisa for the creamiest, most hydrating feel. This one does feel a bit more lightweight though, and it does glide on with the same ease as that one does. So I think they're all lovely. I think they're actually all good for different things. I really love this. The price might be a bit of a barrier though, and the fact you have to buy things separately, it's just a bit annoying. If you're lucky, you can try and get like a sale, the case is on sale, and maybe just not get a case that you absolutely love. This case is actually fine now. I'm kind of used to it. It's kind of cute, so I'm kind of happy with that. But I really, really like all of these lipsticks. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. I know a few of you guys have the Lisa Eldridge Decade lipstick and you've been telling me to get it. What are your thoughts on the Velvet Jazz? Do you like it? Do you have it? Let me know. What are your thoughts on the Kjaer Weis and the Guerlain Rouge G as well? Has anyone else tried this? Let me know, guys, in the comments down below. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked seeing some different colors, and yeah, just having a bit more of a festive, Christmassy holiday time. That is it. That is my finished look. Those are some brand new to me red lipsticks for holiday season. I hope you guys like this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. Will you be buying any? Will you be trying any? Do you have any? Which one did you think was the best? I really don't know. I think this one was the best, the Guerlain one for me, but let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this video. If you haven't subscribed already, guys, please subscribe. We would love to have you in the Slap family. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.